All right. Okay. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Nico here, and welcome to your second favorite podcast. I'm Nico here, and I said Nico twice. Whatever.
Yep.
This is my lovely girlfriend Jaeda, and we're recording this the day of it's supposed to be posted. So it's gonna be posted as soon as I get done with this. How are you doing, babe?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm a little energized, which is kind of weird because for this to be a late thing, I feel like I need to probably start doing. I ain't gonna do this more often. I'm gonna record these early, but I like this. But I don't want to rush the conversations.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
You wasn't gonna say my name twice?
Okay, hold on. Let's try this again. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Nico here, and welcome to your second favorite podcast. My name is Nico. Oh no, wait, I messed up. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Nico here. What? Okay. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Nico and Jaeda here. And this is your second favorite podcast, and my name is Nico. And
There you go. Don't leave me out.
That's a lot more frustrating to do. Try to add so many people just to say they get in.
I guess.
Okay.
Just
Oh,
extra.
man. Today, I don't have the laptop. I don't really use it anyway, so it ain't like...
You do use it only when it's time for me to talk.
Yeah. Because it's weird trying to be like staring at you the whole time. So I'm like, yeah, I'm listening. It seems like I got to keep myself occupied.
We'll see how it goes now.
Yeah.
Because you said that before. You said you seem like you gotta keep yourself occupied, and we overcame that. You.
Overcame what?
You overcame it, is what I said.
Oh, being occupied?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I did. I overcome a lot of things in life.
Because of me.
Yeah. Solely because of you.
Yeah. I can't help you with the procrastination thing.
Yeah. We're working on it. We're working on it.
Can't help you with
But your Philadelphia Eagles is in the Super Bowl. I don't think you really care.
They
though.
are not my Eagles.
It's your hometown team, so why not?
Yeah.
You know your family gonna cheer about it.
My dad likes the Redskins. My stepmom likes the Eagles. My mom is just a bandwagoner.
Mm-hmm. You be putting your mom out like that.
My aunts, I believe, are just bandwagoners too.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a lot of women in our family. So, and my cousin Jasmine lives in Florida. So I'm sure she's just rooting because she's from there.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like to root just because I'm from there. They're a really bad team. Not that good.
They're pretty good this year for the most part. I mean, they're going against the Patriots, so it ain't gonna be like easy selling.
Yeah.
They could probably be up by 20 and then lose.
I hope they win because it's always they get like so close. Then,
We don't need Tom Brady with 6 wins. We don't.
dang.
Yeah.
Why not? It's just
It's
like,
annoying.
and now you know how I feel about LeBron.
No, he doesn't win all the time. He loses more than he wins.
Really?
Yes.
See, I don't know
He's
that.
been in the finals a lot. I think 8 times or 9 times, but he's only won 3 times.
How many rings you got?
3 rings.
Oh. I didn't know every time you win, you get a ring.
Yeah. Every time you win, it's the ring.
Ah.
So he only won 3 times, but out of 9. Like Jordan, every time he went to the finals, he won.
It's Tom. I thought Tom Brady retired.
No. Probably Peyton Manning. He retired.
Him. Yeah, I get all the white guys mixed up.
Wow. Aaron Rodgers. Jay Cutler. All those people are the same people. That's
I don't know
funny.
any of those people. I don't know any of those people.
That makes sense. But hopefully they win. I'm rooting for them because I don't want the Patriots to win again. I don't need to see them hold up the trophy.
How old is he?
He's like 40-something. Maybe 41, I think.
And he's the leader or whatever?
He's the captain of the team, yeah. Because he's the star player.
Because he's
named one of the greatest players, quarterbacks of all time.
That's a stretch.
It is. No, it is. It's true.
Is it?
He has stats to prove it, and he has championships to prove it.
Wow.
So it's like you can't help but put him in the category. You know?
So he has 5 right now.
Yeah.
Patriots won last year, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We don't need
So
another
who
win.
was that other guy I got mixed up with?
Peyton Manning?
Yeah.
I mean, he won the year. Dang, time's going by so fast, I can't remember. But he did win before. It was Broncos versus Carolina.
Oh, he's a Broncos.
Yeah, well, he retired with Broncos, but he was mainly known for being on the Colts. Indianapolis.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm.
Teaching my girlfriend how to. Teaching girlfriend sports. There you go.
Yeah.
Not all them extra little words you need to put in there.
See, my problem is I don't understand how y'all remember all these names.
It's weird.
And all these stats. I like hear a lot of boys talking about, yeah, such and such got an assist and 5 assists and 10 points and 30 points in this game. And the last game against the Celtics, he got a 40. I'm like, how do you remember all this? And his name? And when he got drafted? I don't know all of that.
Yeah. I mean, it's just when you're involved into the game, you just kind of remember all that stuff. And a lot of times people remember that because of they know they're finna go into an argument with someone, especially like at the basketball court. If you go to the basketball court and you want to talk about sports or talk about basketball, you need to know all this crap to be like, oh, why LeBron ain't this, or why LeBron is this, or why you feel like Kyrie's doing something, or what they're gonna do. I didn't know it when I was like in middle school. I wasn't really that aware of every person. I was a Melo fan, but I literally just knew Melo, Chauncey Billups, and J.R. Smith. Like, it was really who I knew because he was on the Nuggets at the time, and he got drafted in 2003. So I kind of was like, oh.
Was he late? Was he a
Melo?
late draft pick?
No, he was third. First round. Third person pick. LeBron was number 1. There was some dude that went to the Timberwolves, number 2. I don't know who he is. He don't play
we
no more.
had this conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a pretty deep draft class. But like Tom Brady, he was drafted like, I think, 5th round or something like that. That's way behind. You wouldn't think a quarterback get drafted that late, but be as great as he is. I don't like to say that, but it's true.
Always the underdogs. That's those songs. That's why those songs are made.
What, underdog songs?
Yeah.
I wish there was a song just called Underdog. I mean, not like called it, but it'd just be like Underdog. And that's like the football stuff. Underdog.
Sounds boring.
That's what I'm saying. He gets like millions of dollars for that song. He gets on stage, and here performing so and so. Boom, 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 boom. Underdogs.
Okay.
Off key as possible. He gets famous for it.
Getting famous for being corny.
Yeah. It works in this society, man. Get famous for being corny.
Why you not famous yet?
Oh, shots. That's nice. We getting there. Unlike some people, more corny than others.
You can't do that.
Is corny spelled with a C or K?
C-O-R. Corn.
I feel like since
Cornball.
Yeah.
Cornflakes.
Is cornball like come off of popcorn? Like the popcorn balls? Because that's the only kind of corn that I know that's in a ball. A little less in there.
Yeah. Oh, man, I want to say something about mine. Okay, here's a math question for you guys. I want to do that so bad. It was so funny.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Here's a math question. Everybody has to answer it and comment below.
What it do by the end of this week?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
If I have a cycle that runs only 7 days a week, I use 2 always pads a day. How many pads do I use by the... What was it called?
No one wants to do that problem.
I want to do it. I mean, do it. I want to say it. I thought it was kind of... what's the word? Creative.
I feel like you could have used a different thing, though.
I'm not about to be ashamed of my cycle. I'm tired of girls doing that. Or no, I'm tired of mothers telling girls to be not ashamed, but like hide it, like it's a secret. Yeah.
Like it's a secret.
Like I was always told, don't let nobody know. You don't need to know. He don't need to know. I'm like, it ain't that deep.
Interesting.
We all got it. We all get it from the store. We all spend our hard-earned cash to buy some diapers every month that we don't want to do.
We all as women.
Yes.
'Cause we all as men do.
Well, some boys do who
What do you
pee
mean
on
they do
themselves.
it for?
It
Okay,
depends.
no.
Some boys that got leakage.
I don't know how. I didn't know this was going to go. I need to screen your questions. Just start
No.
screening them.
Why? So you got control over me?
Nope.
Because you my man?
Nope. Just that one.
No.
We just need to screen that one.
Let me finish my question.
Go ahead. Finish it down.
If I have a cycle that runs 7 days, for 7 days every month, yeah, okay, 7 days every month, I use 2 pads a day. How many pads do I use at the end of the year? That's it. I was about to say end of the month when that doesn't make sense. So, comment below.
No.
You found the answer, so we know the answer in our heads.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you're going to be involved.
I see. We're forcing the issue.
You need to, yeah. You need to appreciate this body.
It's less appreciation. It's just kind of more like,
You're scared.
I'm not really scared.
You get cringy.
Get in real
It's
detail
a cringy
about it,
subject. If I got in real detail, I would start talking about the color
though.
of
It's like surgery is a thing, but I don't need to see it nor hear about it because it just makes my body cringe.
So if I
It
tell you
sound
about
like
a
it hurts.
C-section, that would
It's
make
more
you
like it
cringe too?
hurts, less than cringy, I guess, because it's
Yeah.
like,
It's just blood coming out of a vagina.
okay. I really need to start screening you.
It's just like when you cut your arm and it starts to
It's
bleed.
not the same thing.
It is.
It's just not.
It's exactly the same.
No. I wonder when my Nick box is going to come in.
I was just wondering that too.
I don't know what the theme is going to be.
It should be Valentine's Day. Not no Black History Month though.
Okay. Tell me how
That makes me
a
mad.
Nick box could do a Black History thing.
It could be Susie and her parents on there.
And that's it?
Let's
just point out the only race we have on our
point
shows.
out how Nickelodeon doesn't have any
Yes, they do.
diverse
Yes, they do.
characters. Okay, then tell me.
Hey Arnold, Gerald,
Okay,
and Phoebe.
they can all be on the box for Black History Month.
For what though? Phoebe is Asian.
Well, I don't know. You said Hey Arnold. So
Yeah, I'm talking
was just
about the
thinking about the
show.
black
Hey
guy.
Arnold, Gerald, Phoebe,
I was just thinking about the black guy.
Tommy. Rugrats. You had Susie. You had a couple other characters that
said
came in. Kim was Asian. They're pretty good at diversity. Nickelodeon's like one of the shows that I know they really do pretty good at diversity.
They do about.
How many shows do you know are all human based? The ones I named are mainly human based.
What you talking about?
Like,
Oh, you talking about the rest of the cartoons?
yeah, like Doug, barely human because
But
everybody else is like other
There
stuff.
was like a
Even though
thing. There
technically
was a
they
meme that said that you could tell by that show, Robot Chick. No, not that. Oh, the Adult Swim show.
Yeah.
You could tell if the characters are black or not. Like the French fries and the hot dogs. And
Yeah.
The French fry and the soda. So there's some characters probably got some ethnicity.
I'm saying
in them.
Nickelodeon.
Oh, yeah, well, I don't know.
They're pretty good at diversity. They
Yeah,
hit that
it
all
wouldn't
the time.
make sense to make a Nick Box Black History Month, but I'm just saying.
I feel like there wouldn't be much to do
No.
because none of their shows, like they do a lot of religious things though.
Like what?
Like Harold was Jewish. He did an episode around him. Rugrats always does an episode of them being Catholic.
It's Dr. Lipschitz.
I don't know if Doug did one. I'm not sure, but they're not scared to hit those subjects. They did pretty good telling those stories. Like I didn't know that not Phoebe.
Oh, okay. I saw something change.
Oh no, I'm on 14 on this thing. I didn't know that. What's Doug's crush? Patty Mayonnaise. Her mom died, and they made an episode about that, about how. Well, I ain't gonna say how her mom died, but why she was feeling a certain type of way, and her dad's in a wheelchair, and during the Disney one,
Graphic.
apparently Disney had their one little couple seasons, I think maybe 2 or whatever, when they got the rights to it, and they did basically like Patty having to deal with her dad dating again and stuff like that, and I think the person she was dating was a teacher.
This sounds like a real movie. not a cartoon.
It's
Who
a
was?
cartoon.
I know that.
Oh, my bad.
Who was the demographic? Audience, excuse me.
It was Disney Kids.
Okay.
I guess. Because, I mean, like, back in those days, the kids shows wasn't really, they tackled those subjects.
Yeah.
They didn't really, it wasn't like, oh, you should be a little older to understand that.
Yeah.
But now you don't really see that. It's like a lot more goofy. And I guess that's right. It's cartoons, but there's no story behind anything. That annoys me about shows. And I mean, I'm not really with reboots and all, but I mean, I'm only want reboots for my sake. Unless, like, to be like, oh, I think y'all could do more with this. Like I said, when I pitched my whole Rugrats thing, I will only bring back Rugrats and Rocket Power. Those are two shows I definitely would bring back. Definitely. With a capital definitely. I'll definitely bring that back, especially Rocket Power. Have me one of the characters. Let me voice act one of the characters. I don't know who I would be. I'll probably be cousin. Nico Power. I mean, I'm just saying. I could be part of the brand. Instead of having 7.
Mm-hmm.
What?
It doesn't relate to this. Go ahead.
Okay. I can't remember his name. But that'd be fun. And like even Rocket Power. Most of them were Hispanic. Yeah. And I think
Hawaiian.
Yeah, I think Hawaiian.
Yeah. The big guy.
Yeah.
So they can go in the Nick box.
Yeah, but I guess the whole point was I don't see how they could do a Black History box. I don't see it. Not saying it can't be done. I just don't see how.
Me neither, but hey, stop celebrating Valentine's Day and celebrate things that are also important that helped build this country. Okay? That's all I'm trying to say.
We should make a day called Building Day.
Why?
Because there's a lot of buildings that made this country.
Did you see that DM I sent you?
No.
About
you can't look at it.
You can't. It was funny.
What was it about?
It was about this guy, and he was you know those memes about those corny ones you was talking about? How you said it's obvious what they gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
It was something like that, but the guy was it was something like that, but the guy was by himself, and he was having sex with the girl. He turned the light. He had a light on, and he said, "All right, let's do this." And he started to pull her pants down, and she said, "Don't pull my pants down until you turn off the light." And the caption was like, "When girls want you to turn the light off." So he went to turn the light off.
Yeah, I saw it.
You saw it?
I just had to think about what you were talking about.
It was hilarious.
I guess.
He had blood all in his mouth. It was so funny. He had blood all in his mouth, on his shirt.
I just feel like I see a theme going on here.
He said, why does it taste like that? It stink. I just thought she was funky. Why he's mad? This is what I gotta deal with. He's scared of period blood.
No, this podcast is not about that.
It could be about whatever I want it to be about.
Well, what you want it to be about?
Yeah. It's all about me.
I seem like y'all finna experience an argument on camera.
Let's go. We've been arguing all week.
Yeah. Not really.
No, not really.
It's fun though. To think that. Like, yeah, man, I'm done with you.
Dang, why's that the extreme? Why you gotta go that far?
Oh no, I just think it'd be funny to have.
Why can't it just be you ain't shit for right now?
Could you not? You are off the rail today. So,
sorry.
what was I about to say?
I said, could you not? Sorry, forgot this was rated.
At least PG.
Yeah.
At least.
That's what I was gonna say. But
PG-13 is kind of okay. You get a little couple.
They say damn.
Yeah.
PG. I can say damn.
I guess.
Damn it. I thought you was gonna say no. I'm sorry, honey.
I forgot what I was about to say now.
I missed you. It's been a long day.
Move. Stay on your side of the table. It's a short side of the table.
It is.
You drew the line.
That.
It's all about you. I had a encounter with some people that don't understand how time works. It's like if I tell you that we close at 8,
oh, those people
doesn't mean that you can still come in at 8:30 and we'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why people feel like with time it doesn't really work. Like it doesn't apply to them. Because some people will say, "Oh, when y'all close? 8 o'clock. Okay. So, is there anything else going on after 8? We close at 8 o'clock. There's nothing else going on. What? I don't understand what you. Why do you think that? I don't know why I thought this was red for a second. I thought down here. I was like, when did I get the red one? But that just annoys me that people just feel like things don't apply to them.
Mm-hmm.
If I tell you not to pick it up or tell y'all to please clean up after yourselves, oh, okay.
Yep, like
and just leave stuff over.
Basketballs belong to the other facility. You can't touch them, and they start picking it up.
Oh,
what I just say?
I thought you were talking about those. Nothing. Anything you found in here, don't touch.
Yeah, I was at the post office with Aaliyah. She was sending in her lip glosses, and they were starting to close.
Mm-hmm.
And she acted like she didn't notice that they were about to close. I don't know. It seemed like she didn't know how the post office worked. But you know how they got those gates, and they started to close, and they were starting to close the gates. And she was just writing them. Like, she had to change her envelopes because she was getting the most expensive. And she just kept writing. And I was like, I'm going to get the scissors so I can cut them while you start writing so it can save time. She was like, all right, don't do it yet. So I'm sitting there waiting while she's still writing them down, writing down the addresses and names. And I'm like, they're closing the gate. The man is waiting for us, and other people they getting them in and out, in and out, in and out. And as soon as she's done writing the last letter,
mm-hmm.
she picks up the scissors and says, all right. And I'm like, don't you see that they about to close? Why would you do that now? Why? That's why I said I was going to help you with with cutting them open and putting them in there, because now they're about to close in like 2 minutes. And now you're trying to do. I was just like, she was like, oh, so I can't do it? No, they're about to close. What did you weirdo?
Telling you, I wouldn't have mentioned it if you could still do it.
Huh?
It'd be like I'll tell somebody like that says that stuff, and be like, I wouldn't have mentioned it if you could still do it.
Yeah.
I tell you that we need to hurry up before they close. No, they're closing. Let's get out of here.
Like, you could see it on everybody's face. They started playing. They started playing up there, putting the next register, please, on the dresser or on the counter. I said dresser. That's funny. It was so funny, and I was like, you see, they would have probably effed up your letter because they wanted to hurry up and leave.
Yeah, that's annoying. Mm-hmm. I hope people want to stick around. Like, when the post office closed.
Yep.
Well, can you imagine a 24-hour post office?
Yeah. Hectic.
Would it be? Would it be? Would it be?
I feel like it would be hectic.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because it get real crowded when everybody started to get off work. And it might die down like 3 a.m. Like,
I know there's like places that like have P.O. boxes. They're not, as long as you got like a card or something, you can get in still.
Mm-hmm.
But there's just nobody there to help you deliver big stuff.
What is the purpose of having a P.O. box at the post office?
If you don't have a mailbox.
But where do you not have a mailbox?
Apartments.
I have a mailbox.
You have a P.O. box.
Right, but I'm asking, why would you get one at the post office?
There's some, two things. Maybe certain apartments don't, certain apartments don't allow like big stuff, or you don't have enough room. It's just like a little thing. If you're expecting to get in boxes, there's nowhere to put it. So some people get bigger P.O. boxes just to get just get a bigger whatever. And also a lot of times, second, some people get P.O. boxes if they don't want people to have their address.
Oh.
So they give you a P.O. box that's had a mail post office that's like out the way, so you won't know. Most people I see that do that, like YouTubers or celebrities and stuff like that. That you be like, oh, send fan mail or whatever.
Oh, okay.
They don't want them to have your address, so you have.
That's smart. I didn't think of that. Thanks, Pooh. So. The more I know.
Yeah.
You gonna have one when you get famous? I'll be your secretary looking in your fan mail.
Fan mail. Mm-hmm. Fan mail. Mm-hmm. See, this would have been a good time. I had my laptop.
Your humming is fine.
I can only.
Why you get that gaze every time you start singing?
Too cold steady.
That's funny.
But yeah, that's the main reason. Now, I mean, people that just have PO boxes outside of their place, I don't understand why.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know how apartments handle PO boxes. I'm like, oh, you can't have things over 10 things, so you can't be ordering a big computer because they ain't got nowhere to put it, or they ain't got nobody to pick it up for you.
Right. Okay. We can get into the discussion about what happened to you this week.
We like to cut to a segment. It's called "What Happened to You This Week."
I have a question. Do boys get that, like, this nigga think he better than me? Or like what girls do? If, like, she think I want her boyfriend when I really don't, or she's jealous of me and da-da-da.
I think
boys do that?
I think, yeah, guys do that. It's like a masculinity thing. It's like you think you're more man than me, but some people are not really admitting it, but they kind of subliminally do it or feel that way about something. It's 26.
I look cute. That's crazy because I used to always hate seeing the Viners or the Instagrammers who, bless you,
Thank you,
knew they were pretty, and they just always be like, bitches always think. Oh, sorry.
You was just been off the rail today.
I just caught it though.
This episode is called Jaeda Goes Off the Rail.
All right.
And then I have a screenshot of you going.
I would never make that face.
Go make it right now, so that'll be my thumbnail. No, that's not. I need the whole hands. Come on, give me the.
So dramatic.
All right, whatever. Go ahead then.
Not dramatic.
Go ahead then.
You might be so mean about it. You always do that to me.
Forgot what you were saying?
Yeah, no, something about
going off the rail.
Me saying how girls say that other females are trying to take their boyfriends or they being jealous of them or trying to be like them. I'm like, I'm not. I just want to follow you, I guess. It's weird.
I mean, every guy assumes that every guy is trying to do something, and every girl. Some people are secure about themselves, though. I mean,
like me.
Yeah.
Ding.
So most people are secure about that. They don't really care. But some are territorial. So they're just like any glimpse of you looking like it, even liking one of their pictures out of maybe 100.
Her pictures or her boyfriend?
I mean, anybody.
Oh.
I'm just saying, like, in general. So like if I just like one girl's picture, her dude gonna get mad. Oh, you trying to talk to her?
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's a threat. I don't know why.
Yeah.
The only reason why I would ever feel that way is because if I know you and I know how you talk to people and then how you misconstrued on them, then I'll be like, oh no. Not even like the fact that I'll lose you, but you'll confuse him. Don't confuse him.
Don't confuse his place.
Yeah, because some people feel like that's their little confident booster. They feel like they can take your girl. I'm like,
I wouldn't.
Honestly, bro, if you can take my girl, she's not meant for me.
Yeah.
But
I feel like I can't even see you get jealous. Like, what you doing? Yeah. Why are you talking to him?
I mean, I think the only reason why I would, if it's like a thing that's like you really are having too much fun with this guy, and then I'll be like, oh, okay.
You just say, oh, okay. Would you say anything to me?
Cut it off. Yep. Cut it off. Cut that off. And I'm going to throw your phone to the wall.
You want this phone?
Text him now then. Text him now. I think nowadays, like maybe like 5 or 8 years ago, throwing somebody's phone would disconnect you from the world. But I feel like deleting their account is worse than that. Yep. Deleting your account is the worst. is the worst thing you could do to someone.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, that's crazy that we live in a society that
Or
does
if you
that.
know their password, you change it so they can never get back on
Oh
it.
my gosh, that's crazy. People break up for something that didn't exist 11 or 12 years ago.
Yep. I was one of them, so I know.
That's crazy. What you like her status for? Why you? Oh, when MySpace was the thing, you got this one girl in your top 5.
Mm-hmm.
They're random. I don't have a set one.
Oof,
Well, you need to set it and stop having her on my top.
that sound like past experiences there.
No, it wasn't. It was at one point I used to have it random, and girls would ask me about it, but they wouldn't really trip about it. But I could hear it. I could hear it.
They would
so.
ask you just to see if y'all was talking.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Who's this girl in your top?" I was like, "My top is random."
Mm-hmm.
So it ain't nobody specific. Then
Why
refresh
you make it random? That was a special spot.
No, I didn't start making it random until I started dating, because I thought about it. But I thought it was kind of a interesting thing, going with the fad because everybody else was doing it, and I don't know. I didn't really care because there was no definite people I need to have on top. I've been having this sort of so many times.
You got the gout.
What? I don't understand. I don't understand how that's your go-to.
The general sickness.
I feel like
gout is just, I don't know, it's a cool word.
it's a cool word, but it
Gout.
only means for feet.
I know what it means.
I know, but it's just funny.
You got anything. You remember how they used to say, if you sneeze, you got the swine flu?
Yeah.
You got the gout.
People
That used to be so funny.
stupid.
That's you. Oh, swine flu.
I hated my youth. People.
I love you guys. I don't like you guys now. You guys were nicer in middle school. That's why I said I hate change.
Change? Oh, you mean you hate people that's in middle school now?
Yeah, I don't like them now.
Oh.
No, the people I grew up with in middle school. Now they all just became meanies.
You're such a grown person. You meanies. I hate these meanies. I would imagine you at 6 years old calling people meanies. So this lady come up to me in my whatever
Daycare?
Establishment. I don't know.
First grade.
Whatever. Whatever establishment. Bunch of meanies. Okay.
That's funny.
That means something.
That's crazy. I wonder if I'll have to interact with people during closing time. I'm going back to that subject.
Oh.
Because
yeah, you're going to have people that go over the closing time.
And
you can't kick them out.
It actually wouldn't matter to me because I have to say an hour after closing time anyway.
Yeah.
To clean up.
But you still can't really get... Well, all right. I don't know how they work, but somebody still has to keep an eye on them.
True.
So a lot of times when I used to work in retail, we had to... It was like we was always 30 minutes after closing anyway. Mm-hmm. But they couldn't clean out the drawer until that guy left. Mm-hmm. So that delayed the process. So if it's 9:15, 9:20, and they're still there, we don't get out to about 9:50.
Mm-hmm. That's why I like having managers that are already rude.
Yeah. See,
so
now
it's like if I'm rude, she rude too. So
it's like, you think I'm rude?
Yeah.
Look
You
at
ain't
my
gonna
boss.
get no better.
It's like, you want to talk to my manager? Okay. You're going to get more attitude than me.
Yep. Just gonna get the works. Like, well, ma'am, when we do close at 10 o'clock, she's like, I want to speak to your manager. Ma'am, do you see the time on the door?
It's not like you don't know. Why are you so inconsiderate? I don't
know.
Shaking his mic
Oh, this is crazy. When I was working at the hair store, they like to get people out. Like, they kick you out. If they be like, we're closing 5 minutes, we're closing 10 minutes. If at that time they locked the door. This one lady drove up to the door, like she parked in front of the door. It was like started knocking on the window. She's like, I just need to get some rubber bands. He said, sorry, we're closed. She's like, I need rubber bands. And he's like, we're closed. And she was like, well, F this and F that. I ain't coming back here. You ain't getting no more business from me. She started saying no more business like he couldn't understand English. She said, no more business.
People are so rude.
And he said, okay.
Okay.
I was cracking up.
Still stands.
Mm-hmm.
We don't We're closed.
You know what I don't want to have? I don't want to have a difficult customer that asks for something that is obviously not there. Like, I think our truck changes like every week and a half. So, like, say you saw a baby Nike shirt that was there last week, and then you come back looking for it. If I can't find it, you're not getting it. Like, don't make me walk around this whole store looking for it. Be like, can you find it? Can you just keep looking? Can you just see if somebody else put it away? Yeah. It's gone.
I think the main thing you gotta always hear is see if it's in the back.
Yep.
No, everything on the floor
Can
is
you
what we
check
got.
back?
Especially when it used to be like new shoes that come out. They'd be like, all the size we have is a 9.
Yeah.
Oh, you traded it? Maybe somebody returned it. I was here since the release. Still here. I would have seen it.
Okay, I have a question.
Would have.
When y'all y'all got all those shoes on the wall.
Yeah.
Do they all they're all sectioned in the back by numbers?
They're all by styles.
Oh.
So it was like if it was Jordan 4s, all the Jordan 4s are together. All the Jordan 5s are together. All the Jordan brand stuff are together. And the Nike stuff and the Adidas. I
always wondered how sometimes y'all find them so fast. I'm like, how you?
Yeah, because we look at the color code and then we go back. We're kind of aware on where the shoes are at this point. Yeah. So you find it. But the annoying thing is when there's some Jordan 4s here and you're trying to find it and maybe there's 2 of them that came out. And you're looking, you're like, what the flip is it at? And it's all the way down the aisle. So you're like trying to look in every single section. And it's annoying. But when the retros come out, they're easier to find than other shoes because they have a distinctive box. But yeah, it's a search every time. And especially like infant shoes, they're so annoying. Sometimes I'll come out there with the wrong shoe, but it's the same style, but I didn't read it.
I used to do that with all the wigs. I used to do that a lot. That's why, this looks like the same wig. But it's different. Because what it is that the wigs are sectioned by company.
Yeah.
Not by style or...
This be smart to do by company.
Yeah. So it'd be like a whole section of it's a wig, whole section of lace fronts, a whole section of... What's that wig company? Matrix? Motown?
Matrix.
Motown Trust.
Okay.
Whatever. But it'd be a whole section of that and like Motown and sometimes
excuse me.
What did I say? Before Motown? It's a wig. They would have like the same style. Like her name would be Brittany or Diana. I would have to, and then on the mannequin it would just say Diana Motown.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They're names.
Have names. Yeah, the names are like.
They got Elizabeth.
Their style. No, I've always seen like Diana, or.
I wonder if they're code for something.
I think it's about a curl or vixen. Stripper names. A lot of stripper names. Star. I never seen a candy though.
Really? I feel like that's like a color. Like it had to be a color wig.
No, the style is their name. Then the color is at the bottom.
That's what I said. I feel like the candy style should be with
It'll
color.
Be a color. Yeah, you're right.
Candy paint red. That'd be terrible. You see people wearing mainly colors as like a formal thing. That'd be interesting. You did pretty good on this episode, even though you went on a rampage.
I didn't go on a rampage.
Yeah, you did. This episode is gonna be called Jaeda. Whatever I said before.
Something about the rail.
Jaeda goes off the rail.
You always tried to push me off one.
Oh, railing. Well, no, but never though. Would never. But it seems like you. It's a little.
I don't talk like that all the time. I'm a good girl.
Get that Cynthia doll right there.
Yes, sir.
On the other side. Okay, never mind. Whichever way makes you feel comfortable.
Which other way? Oh, the same.
Because it was leaning back, so I thought that would be the easiest way to do it. Okay. You want to end it here?
Do I want to hear it?
You want to end it here?
Why do you put the Cynthia doll there?
I don't know.
eBay's selling this for like $300.
$200, but it didn't sell.
I'm sure it didn't.
But some reason They thought that was the best thing to sell it as. Cynthia is a really cool
It's
dancer.
a choking hazard.
Cynthia.
Angelica.
Okay.
Take us home, Nikki.
Take us home.
Don't forget to answer my question.
Don't answer
My math question.
Don't answer the question.
Comment below.
Don't answer the question. Don't.
We
answer-
apologize for the delay,
don't
everyone.
answer the question.
We know that you were waiting for this
answer
podcast,
the
but somebody
question.
wanted to play The Sims all day.
No, he could have did it while playing The Sims anyway. So it's not like it's gonna be my fault.
Okay. It is your fault.
I was supposed to do it Thursday, but someone didn't want to do it.
I didn't feel like.
I didn't feel like being in front of a camera for an hour, but I feel like being in front of a screen for an hour and 3 hours.
But it's your fault that
in
we
4
didn't do it
hours.
yesterday.
It's not my fault that you was supposed to play the blame. You can't take
You
blame
was
for
putting the
yourself.
blame on me.
No, I'm not. I'm not pointing blame to anyone. I don't
Can't
know.
nobody hear you anyway.
Everybody can hear me. Comment below if you can hear me. If you like this video, if you enjoy this podcast, leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. My name is Nico. Her name is Jaeda. And this is Cynthia.
We'll see you next time.
And we'll see you next time.
Ding.
Bing.